What does perfect even mean?
It's time for another Project Pan update, which is one of my favorite projects. This is Beauty A to Z Update 3.
Darling, I'm just so fed up with these expectations. They keep weighing me down.
I hit 3 more goals this update. If you want to see what products I've hit my goal on, then just make sure to keep on watching. But before we get into the video, make sure you guys subscribe and click that bell to turn on the notifications. I put out new videos 3 to 4 times a week, so you don't want to miss out on all the fun. Check the down bar for all my other social media links as well, and let's just get into the video.
You see, honey, I'm a perfect 10. Honey, I'm a perfect 10. Whoa, honey, I'm a perfect 10.
This is a year-long project. The creators is Jessica Lee and Amanda D, the PANtastic ladies. It is from January 1st of 2020 and it is ongoing till December 31st of this year. And if you want to see the rest of the details on how this project works, I will list the playlist in the cards for you guys to go check out the intro. I did hit 3 more goals this update, giving me a total of 13 goals that I have met out of the 26 goals. So I have 13 goals met and I have officially 13 more products left to get through by the end of the year. We are officially halfway there, and this is basically the halfway point of the project. So I feel I'm doing rather well on the project as a whole. Hopefully I will be able to reach the other 13 goals that I have for the other products in this project by the end of the year. How I will do it is I will go over the letters of the alphabet that I have remaining in this project, as well as the letters of the 3 goals that I met. The letters that I've hit my goal on, I will skip over those letters. Let's go ahead and start with the letter A, which was my Kylie Cosmetics lipstick in the shade Almost Friday. This is a really beautiful bullet lipstick shade. As you can see there, it's just like a really muted type of peachy pink tone. I set the goal on this to use 1/3 of it. Here is where we are at so far. If I can zoom you in, you will be able to see that I am slowly but surely getting there. Not quite 1/3 of the way yet. I'm just gonna go ahead and keep working on it. It is a really great, comfortable formula. I just need to reach for it more, but lipsticks in general take a very long time to use up. We're just gonna go ahead and keep working on it. We're not quite 1/3 of the way yet. For the letter B, I went with my Physicians Formula Bronze Booster. I set the goal on this to finish it. Here is where we are at this month. As you can see from the comparison photos, I am again just slowly but surely working my way through this product. It is a pressed powder, so essentially pressed powders take quite a while to use up. It probably will take me the remainder of this year, if not longer, to finish just what is in fact left in here. It would be nice to get this finished up this year and have this rolled out of my collection. It is the oldest bronzer that I have in my collection. And I forgot to put the weight up for the lipstick for the letter A. My Kylie Cosmetics lipstick came in at 23.7 grams this month. Again, for the Bronze Booster Physicians Formula Bronzer, since I am so obsessed with keeping track on weight on everything now, the weight on that is 60.8 grams. And of course, if I have the comparison weight from the last 2 months ago update on this project of these products, I will insert that as well so that you can compare the weight. My cat is running around here like crazy, so if you hear noises in the background, it's him. Pay it no attention. For the letter C, which is one of my goals that I hit for this update, and that was my Flower Beauty Cream Blush. I set the goal on this to use half of it or get the weight down to 12.5 grams, and we are officially at 12.2 grams. So I hit my goal and I am halfway. Those are just old markings. I didn't bother remarking it. So let me go ahead and mark it. Even though I hit my goal on this, I will just go ahead and mark it for the sake sake of the video so that you guys can see I officially hit my goal, and I will be rolling this out. And of course the project is non-rolling project. 26 products to get through in a year's period of time is enough to definitely not make it rolling. For the letter D, I went with my Hourglass Ambient Light in the shade Diffuse Light, and I set the goal on this to hit the pan, and there's no pan yet. This is a mini. These pans are like dome shaped, so I have gotten the dome worn completely down, but there is no pan yet. And the weight on this currently is 25.1 grams. So we're gonna keep working on it. It's just a beautiful finishing type of powder. I don't reach for it as often as I need to in order to try to hit pan on it, but I'm gonna go ahead and keep working on it. What do you guys think of the look today? I seem to film a lot of videos on Tuesdays. Today's look is part of my Two-Tone Tuesdays challenge that I have going on over on my Instagram, which is the colors silver and lime green, which is why you always see me filming with two different color eye looks, because I've been doing that fun project over on my Instagram. For the letter E, I went with my Maybelline eyeliner in the shade Glazed Toffee, and I set the goal on this to use 1/3 of it. Here is where we are at right now. Slowly but surely have just used the tip of this. It's a brown eyeliner, and eyeliners especially take such a long time to use up because you literally just use a little teeny bit of it on your waterline once a day. I don't reapply eyeliner throughout the day. It's really been taking me quite a while to even hit the goal of 1/3 on this. The current weight on this is 4 grams exactly. We're gonna go ahead and keep on working on that. For the letter F, I went with my Maybelline Fit Me pressed powder, and I set the goal on this to hit the pan. There's no pan yet, but we do have a very nice dip in the pan, and I'm starting to be able to see the ring of the pan. If I hold this just right, you will be able to see the nice dip that is going on in there, and the ring of the pan itself is starting to show. So hopefully I will hit that goal within the next month or two on this product. The current weight on this is 55.7 grams. For the letter H, I went with my BH Cosmetics Eyelights in the shade Chill Pill, and I set the goal on this to use it 15 times, and I have used this 3 times. So we still have a few more uses to go on this. It's just a really nice liquid type of colorful eyeshadow, and it's a beautiful type of royal blue. As you can see, the swatch of it is really, really pretty. I just need to get some more use out of it as a whole. We'll keep working on that. 12 more uses to go and I will hit my goal. So hopefully I can really buckle down and try to hit that goal. The current weight on this is 11.8 grams. For the letter I went with my IT Cosmetics Illuminating Concealer, and I have decided to swap that out this update and instead replace it with my Innisfree Dewy Glow Jelly Cream, just because the IT Cosmetics concealer is in, I thought it was in the shade Light, but it's actually the shade Light with parentheses underneath that, Ultra Pale, and it is just far too light for me, you guys. It is, even in my lightest days in the wintertime, that concealer is extremely light on my under eyes. So I was really struggling with trying to get any use out of it, let alone half of it. So I decided to swap it out and replace it with the Innisfree Dewy Jelly Cream. This is actually really, really beautiful. It's just a jelly type of consistency. I apply this before going in with primer. As you can see, it's just really gorgeous. It smells really great. It smells like cherry blossoms, and I'm gonna set the goal on this to go ahead and just finish this. It is a mini jar of it. I really do quite like this. The current weight on this is 30.8 grams, and my concealer was at 13.5 grams when I swapped it out. For the letter K, I went with my e.l.f. 24K Rose Gold Highlight, setting the goal on this to just wear the embossing down. I am definitely wearing the embossing down, even though the camera makes it look like I haven't done anything to it. I have, in fact, wore the middle part of that embossing down. But you guys, the embossing on this is quite impressive. Like, it is very deep in there, because I literally will use this little spoolie and I scrape the product and then pick it up and apply it on a brush, which it's actually really beautiful like that. It's just really hardly pressed in there. So I will literally just go in and scrape it like that and then pick it up with the brush. By applying it that way, it is so beautiful. As you can see, when I do go ahead and apply it, how gorgeous that highlight shade is. It just needs to be scraped like that. So the fact that I'm scraping it and scraping it like this and it still has not worn that embossing down. I mean, it has. It's just really hard to show on camera, but not enough to call it gold matte yet. The fact that I've been scraping it like this and it hasn't worn it down enough to call it gold yet matte is crazy to me. So this product, you definitely get your money's worth and it will last me quite a while. The weight on that is 42.7 grams. It was basically the same weight last month, coming in at 42.7 grams as well. For the letter L, I went with my ColourPop lip liner in the shade BFF, and I set the goal on this to use it 1/3, and this is another one of my goals that I have met because I have officially used this 1/3 of the way. As you can see there, I did originally have this set at using it halfway, but I had since changed the goal to just use it 1/3 of the way. As you can see, I have met my goal, and I finally officially used this 1/3 of the way. I have used just the beginning 1/3 of this. It's a really great lip liner. It's just a beautiful neutral pinky peachy type of shade. I really do love ColourPop's lip liners, and their formula is really creamy and great. I am glad to have met my goal on this. I will officially be able to roll this out. The final weight on this was 4.9 grams. So I used from last month's update to 5.2 grams down to 4.9. I have used 0.3 grams, but I've still got 1/3 of it finished, so I'm very happy about that. The next letter was the letter O, and that is my Catrice One Drop Coverage Weightless Concealer. I set the goal on this to use half or 25 grams of it. I am currently at 40.9 grams. One drop of this will go such a long way, so you really need to be very light-handed with this concealer, but it is really great. I just haven't reached for it this past month, so the weight is still 40.9 from last month to this month as well. So we are going to go ahead and keep working on this. I think I don't need to put 25 grams just because the weight of the packaging itself is going to be about 20.9 grams. Since we're at 40.9 grams, once this gets down to 38 grams is when I'm going to go ahead and call it gold matte, just because a lot of this weight is this packaging. It's the frosted type of glass. For the letter S, I went with my ColourPop Super Shock in the shade Frog, and I set the goal on this to hit the pan. We are gradually getting there. I really don't understand how some people can hit pan on these Super Shocks so fast, because this sucker has taken me quite a while and I use it often. I love to apply this over top of any type of completed eye look to just give it that extra sparkle, and it is really great. Super Shocks are really great. I enjoy a lot of them. I have quite a few of them. The current weight on this is 13.9 grams. So we're going to go ahead and keep working on that. Hopefully I can get that pan pretty soon. For the letter U, I went with my Urban Decay Midnight Cowboy Glitter Liner, setting the goal to use half on this. We are still 1/3 of the way only, not at half yet, so I'm going to go ahead and keep working on this as well. The weight on this currently is 12.3 grams. For the letter V, I went with my NYX Vivid Brights Vivid Liner in the shade Vivid Sapphire, and this makes my 3rd goal. I set the goal on this to use it halfway, and I officially hit that goal. So this is my 3rd goal met on this project so far. This is a really, really great liquid liner. I really buckled down, and I used this quite a lot this past 2 months. I will insert some photos of some of the looks that I have done with this liner. I have really fallen in love with it. It is just a really great, beautiful sapphire type of blue shade, and it does dry down really nicely. It doesn't crack, and it dries down nice and bright, just like you see it here on the swatch on my hand. It's just been a really fun, great type of liner. I own 5 of these different colored Vivid Brights from NYX. They're just a lot of fun. Like today I'm wearing the green one, actually, Vivid Envy, on the green side of my look today. today. I really did manage to buckle down and finally use this halfway. I'm really excited about that. And then the last number that I have for this project is the letter W, and that was my e.l.f. Wow Brow Gel, and I set the goal on this to finish it, and I feel like I'm getting very close, you guys. It's getting rather difficult to pull any product out of here, so I am eventually going to pull the stopper out sometime this month on this. I should be able to definitely have no problem in finishing this up in the next couple of months, hopefully, definitely before the end of the year. This is a really great tinted brow gel. It has the microfibers in there. It just helps to give your brows that extra type of coverage because of the microfibers in there, and they're not too like tacky looking or like fake. I shouldn't have any problem in actually hitting that goal and completing this and finishing this within the next couple of months. Those are all my letters that I have left for Beauty A to Z. This project has been a lot of fun. I really just love project panning as a whole, and you guys know I'm doing quite a few different project pans. When my updates upload a little late on my YouTube channel, I just wanted to say I do apologize. It's just really hard for me because I am so passionate about project panning, and I'm doing so many different project pans that it's really hard for me to try to get them uploaded and updated in a timely manner on time on my YouTube channel. It's something that I am struggling with, and I still have to learn to find balance with that, making sure that they do get updated on time. I mean, they're always relatively on time, and I know you guys are so great about it. My subscribers are so laid back, just like me, and I know it's not a big deal to you guys. So I just wanted to say thank you, and I appreciate your guys' patience on my updates. We will be back in another 2 months from now. I'm still going to continue to do these updates on this project bi-monthly just because it is easier with everything I do have going on. I'm doing a couple more extra project pans just on my Instagram alone, which is why I said I apologize because of the fact that I'm doing more than I show and I film for you guys, just because it would be way too much to try to film them all. Until I get down to maybe just a couple few items left in Beauty A to Z, I will start doing the updates monthly, but for now we're halfway there, so I will continue to do it bi-monthly. That's everything, you guys. Thank you so much for stopping by. Of course, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe if you're not already, and comment down below. And until my next video, everybody enjoy the rest of their day. Bye.